What you guys, got another video here for you on how to buy some of the best products on Amazon and make sure you do get the right item and not be stung with some rubbish item where you end up having to send it back or try to get support for it when it breaks. And we're going to be taking a look at all this sort of stuff in this video. Now you'll see when you're searching for stuff on Amazon, many different search terms can be used. There's thousands of items on Amazon. And when you're searching for stuff, you'll see I've used action camera here, and it's brought up a load of different action cameras. Now, depending on what you put in, whether you're putting in, say, for instance, GoPro or something like that, it will show different search results. Now, you can also look for Prime and all that sort of stuff down here. We're not going to be going too much into this here because you can see the brands here. You can search by brand. So we're not actually going into this sort of side. We're talking about what you see here. So you'll see sponsored ads, and these are being paid for by Acaso, and these are pretty good cameras. If you're looking for a cheap affordable cameras, Acaso are pretty decent. But we'll go through here and look at the views and stuff like that. So you'll see this one's been sponsored here and it's been pushed to the top. It's a bestseller and also Amazon choice. Does that mean that we should choose a bestseller and an Amazon choice? Well, not necessarily, because Amazon will push these to the front because obviously, one, it's got a sponsored ad on it and they've paid keywords, certain keywords, they've paid for those to be used. So when someone types in, say for instance, action camera, theirs will be pushed to the top. And the more money you pay, the more exposure you get, and sometimes the more sales you can get because you're on the front of the page up the top. And of course the people will buy it, and especially the price when you see it for £30.39. And what happens is it's also got this little deal of the day to try to get you to purchase it. These are all little sales tactics to try to get you to buy stuff, and they stick a big little bestseller tab here. Big little, that don't make sense, but bestseller tab is on here on the left hand side here. Now what that means is that sold a lot of volume and they recommend it as a bestseller because of that. So it can be a bit misleading, so don't always go for the bestseller. That's not best camera, it's just a bestseller because it's sold a lot, and it normally sells a lot because it has a low price. If this was GoPro or something like that, it probably is not going to have the bestseller on it because they're £300 a pop, and there's probably not going to be as many sold as this £30 camera because not everyone's got £300 a drop on an action camera. So we're going to go through here. You'll also see these little voucher things here. With vouchers you can get an extra £10 off. Make sure you keep a lookout for these because you can get some really good deals on these. Sometimes they slash these prices to a massive amounts of money. And what we're going to do here is next up look for the rating here for the views. So what does this mean? Well, this one has 4.5 stars. It's got to be good, surely. It's got a load of sales and it's only £27.35. What you want to do really is look online and look on YouTube and see whether there's a full review of it. And what I mean by a full review is something like I do, where I unbox it and I'll show you what you get, and I'll show you how the camera works, and I'll show you some footage of it. And that's important because you want to see what it's like when it's being recorded, and you're getting a true reflection of what that is actually like before you buy it. Because some of these cameras will be pretty shocking, I can tell you that much, and some of them are pretty good. So you want to make sure that you're watching good genuine review people that will give you an honest review, and they will tell you some of the pitfalls of that product if they're reviewing it, and they'll also tell you whether there's better ones out there and stuff like that. And I'll generally do that in my reviews, but sadly not everyone is cut from the same cloth, and some people will actually gild the lily and say it's a perfect camera, it's awesome, it's this, because they obviously want to keep getting more products sent to them. They're frightened to give it a negative review or say anything negative about it, and of course this then ends up with people giving 5 stars. There is people that have been voting this down, and these are probably genuine people that have bought it and thought it's not that great, but it only cost me 27 quid, and this is the way we work. So the people that are giving it 5 stars are probably the reviewers that are getting it for free, and they're not being honest with themselves. How do I know this? Well, let's have a look at some profiles here. So let's take a look at this 8-man action camera, 4K Wi-Fi sports. So all the spiels up the top. You got some good reviews here, 5 stars across the board. It's an Amazon choice, and you can see here Amazon Choice recommends highly rated, well-priced products available to dispatch immediately. So basically that's what Amazon Choice is. The 5-star part, you can see this voucher thing here. If you put the tick in, you'll get 5% off. But we're not talking about the camera itself, we're talking about the reviews. So if I click on this now, this will take me to the reviews. And if you go inside here, you're going to see people have started to put reviews in. And some people have done very short reviews of these items. And you can look at some of these here. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, so let's take a look at this person's account here, profile. Now you can hide these, but some people like people to see them. They've done 34 reviews. Also, they've got helpful votes from people for being useful reviews. Now this can be also manipulated as well. You can see his reviewer ranking is up to pretty high, 59,487. What you're looking for is a pattern. If they've got certain items here which they regularly review for the same sort of type of thing, you know it's been a reviewer and they've been sent those samples and it's not a genuine reviewer. Also, you're looking for the star ratio here to make sure they vary their star ratios and make sure they're giving you an honest review. Let me just show you here. So we're going through here and you can see he's already starting to mark down stuff that he doesn't like, doesn't work for him, and that's exactly what you want to be looking for, because this could be a genuine reviewer that's actually reviewing stuff that they've bought, and of course they're giving you marks down for certain stuff. Now if someone's giving you 5 stars all the time, that means they're not honest and they're just not giving you a genuine review. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that this person hasn't had the odd item sent to him and he's been refunded the money. You can see it's got 12 helpful votes here, and you can see by looking at the items what you're looking for is similarities in certain items, like gaming headset. Go on down, is there any other gaming headsets? There's wireless earbuds, and you keep going through and you'll see whether there's any other stuff. Another gaming headset, more wireless earbuds. So there's a slight pattern there, not too much. Let's take a look at someone else. So we'll try this person here because they've reviewed that camera, and we'll take a look. It's got a verified purchase. They put a bit of blurb down here and they've took a bunch of photos, and we're going to go and take a look at his profile or her profile. So we're looking at this person now, and you can see the helpful votes have gone up, and they've also done only 29 reviews, and they're up to 3,534. So let's see why they're ranked so high and why they're also what they're reviewing. So we're going through here, and what you're looking for is 5 stars. You can see here verified purchase, which doesn't really mean much, and you've got the great product, highly recommended. So once you start going through, you'll see patterns on this sort of account. So lighting strips, great product, highly recommended, great product, highly recommended. And you've got strips for the back of the TV. Another strip for the back of the TV. That was done on the 4th of June. And again, you're looking for similarities, not one discrepancy in any of these products. There's no, oh, there's this, I didn't like this or I didn't like that. It's just full-blown headphones. And you can see sometimes they're buying certain different random stuff at the same date. You can see here. So they're doing this quite regular. So 3 items. Headphones here. And headphones here. Or earbuds. Another set of earbuds on the same day. What is the chances of doing 3 sets in one day? Not many people will go out and buy 3 different types of earbuds. Just means they're getting sent samples. And again, great product, highly recommended, great product, highly recommended, great product, highly recommended. That's the same thing. It's because they've got so much volume to get through, they haven't got time to put through to give you an honest review. So what they do is they start pumping out repetitive stuff. Now this is probably his only thing that he's purchased himself to do reviews with, but it's an investment. And again, free screen covers here, exactly same title, but no, they're done on the same day, 3 lots. So there you go. So that's what you need to look out for. This person's starting out and building up their account, and they're probably not going to be around much longer, because once Amazon get hold of you and find out that he's got too much repetitive stuff there, they'll ban his account, because they'll know that that person is probably a reviewer. And you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be a genuine person that's buying products and then reviewing that item. So how can we tell whether this company is good also? So if you look here at these Bluetooth dongles, when you look at Bluetooth dongles, you're looking for instance, there's tons of them and they're cheap. And you can see here, I bought this one. This is what I bought myself. And I did my own research. I looked on YouTube and I looked on the internet, and I did some research, looked at the company website. This is another thing that's really important, is to look at the company website. Don't just go for these. So we've already determined that the review 100% product reviews is not a guaranteed way of going for it, going for that product. You can't always go by the actual view ratio here, and also the stars. You have to look into it a little bit more, and that's time, and not everyone's got time. So look for the company itself. If you look for this company here, which I bought mine off of, they've got good support. They've got support ticket, product registration, you know, you can book a call from them, you can actually talk to someone, and they've got a really nice website. They've got 2-year warranty, free shipping, 30-day free return, lifetime customer support. And when you're searching for, say for instance, someone else on here, let's just go for this person here, because I've got it already searched, you'll see that this company doesn't exist. Now, there's no website or anything like that, so the company exists. It's probably embedded in China somewhere where they haven't got a website over here, so you've got no one to contact. The only way to contact them is probably through Amazon themselves. So if you look at Amazon, they sell a variety of different knickknacks and stuff like that, but there is no website when you do a search for them on Google. So when you do a search, you can see I've done a search for that company name, and there's no website really that's coming up. Now, as you can see, there is a listing here which does tell you about the company itself, and they are a Chinese company here, but you haven't got a website here. Now, that website may be listed on some AliExpress or some other place in China which isn't accessible to the masses in the UK and America and places like that. I'm not too sure, but there's no link to it here. But again, you want to do your research, because if you're spending a lot of money on an item, say for instance you bought an electric scooter, cost you £300, you want to make sure you're getting the support for that item if you do buy something like that. Now, I'm not saying that this company is bad, I'm just showing you how you can research it and how you can make sure before you drop a load of cash on an item that is from China and you've got no support for it. So let's just do one more here. So since we was doing action cameras, we can see this one is £19.53. Not many good reviews here, and you can see this is the name here. So if you do a search for this, and as you can see there's no website that's come up here, and that's pretty typical for some of these companies. And if you bought this camera, the chance of you getting really good support for it could be non-existent. Now you can see here for 8man they have got a website, they've got a contact page which you can go to, and this was one of the action cams we looked at. Okay, there's no phone number, but there is an actual source where you can go to and check for support, and you can see there they've got a support page. They've also got a YouTube page. That's another good thing to check out, to make sure the company has a YouTube page and they are creating content about their products. And this normally tells that they are a reputable company, and you can get some sort of support for those particular types of products. So again, that's going to be about it. So you can see here, I'm just last look at this page here, Amazon Choice, again £26.19. Another thing to look out for is the price. Was that ever worth £79.99? This is what you have to ask yourself and be realistic. I mean, are they worth £79.99? That's a huge discount if it was ever worth that much in the first place. And you'll never see massive discounts like that from companies like, say, Sony or Bose, or they're always keep their prices high because they're well branded and they've put the money into it, you know. And these are coming up as Amazon Choice again, and you can see Sony sitting over there at £14, and they don't have a bestseller or any of that stuff up there, their name. So that's what you need to take a look at when you're buying your items online. Anyway, that's going to be about it for this video. That's how you can choose some of the best products from Amazon and do your research. Make sure you check all the reviews. Make sure that you're checking those Amazon Choices and Amazon bestsellers. Make sure you check all the feedback, the profiles. Make sure they're just normally the first few pages on most of those reviews are just going to be reviewers' samples that have been sent out. You want real review people that are reviewing it and people that have bought it. Check those out, read the negatives as well as the positives, and then you should be okay to go ahead and purchase your item, and hopefully you'll have good luck with that item. And if you're watching any of my YouTube video reviews, you'll notice that I will give you a fair, honest opinion on whether they're any good or not. And if it's rubbish, it'll either not be done on my channel, or I'll give you an honest opinion when I do that review. But other than that, that's about it. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Thanks again for watching, guys. I shall see you again for another video real soon. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the big red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button next to that to be notified when we upload new videos.